for Louis Cato and the Late Show Band.
Hey! Yes, indeed.
Louis,
Stephen.
speaking of that, we got the perfect guest for tonight.
Oh,
In just
yeah.
a few moments.
That's right.
Prime time himself, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, will be out here in just a moment.
Prime.
And listen, you know, I don't like to brag, but we have the greatest band on television over here. It's just the truth. I gotta speak truth to power. It's what we do. And one of our band members has a brand new album. I got a shout out right now. Our keyboard player, Corey Bernard, has a new album out, A Blessed Leap into Eternity. An experimental folk jazz suite exploring themes of faith, love, and loss is available now. Available now. Congratulations. Buy it at birdbrainrecords.com or stream it wherever you listen to music. I listen in the shower. There you go. There you go. Congratulations, my friend. Woo. Folks, if you watch the show, you know that I spend most of my time right over there in the southern Portuguese news forest, harvesting the finest, most topical story, eucalyptus, the chestnut lumber, which I frame into a series of plat-banded terraces and whitewashed walls with a scissor roof and intricate dove-cote chimney with Moorish influences to build for you the stately yet charming Algarvian Casa Vivenda that is my monologue. But sometimes, while trying to lose the DEA's tracker dogs in the Pine Barrens, I strap some rusty bike frames together with the tent lines from an abandoned circus and slather on a layer of sun-baked raccoon poop to hide inside the Outlaws turd yurt of news that is my segment. There you go. That's the real champion.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real champion right there.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Velveeta has made nacho cheese you can stick in your pocket, saying now it's easier than ever for fans to elevate any food item. Because nothing says elevate like squirtable cheese you heat up with your ass cheek.
Oh. Oh, my.
Fresh from the crack. Meanwhile, in flower news, scientists have discovered that an orchid uses a finger-like appendage to pollinate itself. Hey, as long as it locks the door and clears its browser history, I don't want to know. Up until recently, it was unclear what that part of the flower was for, and to investigate the appendage's purpose, researchers observed the flower out in the wild. Apparently, being a botanist can get kind of lonely. Hey, welcome to the team now. Grab a pair of binoculars and watch this flower rub one out. On a Sunday. These jokes on a Sunday, Tom. Doesn't seem right. Of course, these people are professionals. For you, the layman, to see a video of a plant self-pollinating, you'll have to subscribe to its OnlyFerns. Meanwhile, a plant named after Martha Stewart is now available for purchase, and garden enthusiasts are delighted that you can now have Martha Stewart in your garden. By the way, Martha Stewart in your garden, also a channel on OnlyFerns. Meanwhile, in somewhat good news for our clogged sewers, scientists are turning fatbergs made of used condoms and grease into perfume. The scent is called Chanel Number There you go. Meanwhile, Post Malone has unveiled a collaboration with Oreo. Mr. Malone raves this new collaboration is gonna up your life in the best way. Now that's a man who understands what people want in a cookie. Chaos. This snickerdoodle is gonna break all your furniture and sleep with your wife. The cookie is a complex construction described as a twisted cream in which salted caramel and shortbread flavor are twisted between one chocolate Oreo cookie and one golden Oreo cookie. All right, I'll bite. Let's have a go right here. There it is. Get that coffee right there. Here we go. Going in, folks. Much like Post Malone's face, it's sweet, but there's a lot competing for my attention. Oh, I might, you know what? I might save the rest of that. I might save the rest of that for Post Malone.
Get down.
Meanwhile, in airline news, JetBlue is now accepting Venmo, while Spirit Airlines will continue to accept their preferred method of payment, human teeth. Meanwhile, in stoned rodent news, down in Texas, drug-eating rats invaded a Houston police evidence room, potentially disrupting hundreds of cases. And I'm told we have surveillance footage of the rats in the evidence room. I smell weed! Meanwhile, police have charged a woman with trafficking meth in a bag labeled "definitely not a bag full of drugs." This is the most obvious drug smuggling paraphernalia since those sweatpants that read, "I for sure don't have a balloon full of cocaine up my juicy butt." Meanwhile, a cat mistakenly left on a plane made 3 trips between New Zealand and Australia in 24 hours, after which the owner said, "How can this happen? How can this happen? Oh my God," which coincidentally is also the official new slogan for Post Malone Oreos. We'll be right back with Deion Sanders.